So good day, ma'am. The content of this blog is all about the social issues. First, is define what is social issues. Social issues is a problem that influences many citizens within a society. It is a group of common problems in present-day society and one that many people is trying to solve. It is often the consequences of factors extending beyond an individual's control. So we have a different types of social issue. Um, we ha- I have three social issues that I can choose. So first is poverty and homelessness. Second, climate change. Third is overpopulation. All of these issues are problems that affects many people in society rather than problems that affects only a few. So let's define what is poverty and homelessness. Poverty and homelessness. Poverty and homelessness are worldwide problems according to Habitat of Humanity. One quarter of the world population lives in conditions that harm their health and society. Many do not have shelter, a basic human need for survival. These social issues also goes beyond the 25% of the population directly affected. Because of the lack of shelter of this vulnerable population, there is greater stress on government and social programs, including schools and health care system. So we all know if you have your country is over poverty and homelessness, this is cannot afford uh, to them child to go to school for educate for their education. So let's proceed to climate change. Climate change is a warmer, changing climate is a threat to the entire world. Climate change affects the entire world population, and the union of concerned scientists calls the social issues um, one of the most uh, devasti- the devastating problem humanity um, has ever faces. The 800 million people already living in extreme poverty will impact most severely. Around the world, people are already noticing warmer winters, more severe storms and rainfall events, and more frequent wildfire. These issues already put stress on government and system in many countries. We all know what will effects of climate change if we have in our country. So we have a different effect of climate change. So let's proceed to overpopulation. Overpopulation, as the population of the world grows, resources uh, become scarcer. The United Nations reports that the current population of 7.7 billion people is expected to grow in coming decades, with a projection of 8.5 billion people by 2030. So, the fastest growing areas of the world, such as um, as the population becomes more than the country can sustain, people will need move elsewhere to avoid starvation and homelessness. So if your country is overpopulation, uh, especially in the Philippines have cause of overpopulation living because the people who living in the Philippines um, cannot uh, what we call this, um, cannot provide planning to estimate their children. Whew. And thank you for watching this vlog. This is a midterm examination for OJT work immersion. I hope you like. Thank you po.